Should I lease a car? When it is time for us to buy a new car, most of us are not able to pay cash for the vehicle. That leaves the buyer with two choices, financing or leasing. For those choosing finance, their purchase in recent years, the terms of those loans have been getting longer and longer. With this longer period of financing, the purchase comes lower monthly payments, but over the length of the finance period, the buyer will end up paying more in interest on the loan. When you lease a car, you are not the legal owner. So many buyers have been turning to leasing their new car, which in essence is really just another way of financing their purchase. The biggest difference is that by leasing a vehicle, you are never the legal owner of that vehicle. You are by law the leasee. The form of purchasing a new vehicle has become so popular that so far this year, 62% of individuals who purchase a Lexus model have done so by signing a lease for the car. From a strategic standpoint for auto manufacturers, when an individual purchases a vehicle with a lease period of 24 to 36 months, they often turn around and lease another vehicle for that same manufacturer. This leads to a very valuable customer retention for the automaker. There are drawbacks to leasing that buyers need to be aware of before they lease a car and sign the dotted line. Determine how many miles you drive before you lease a car. With a lease comes mileage limitations or restrictions that typically are set at either 9,000, 12,000, or 15,000 miles. When I am in a cab, I sometimes watch the meter as the cost of the ride accumulates for every quarter of a mile driven. If you sign a lease and go over the number of miles agreed upon in your lease contract, your vehicle kind of becomes a cab because for every mile you'll drive above that agreed upon figure, you'll be paying a mileage fee. If you don't estimate your mileage needs properly, going into a lease, these mileage overage charges can mount up quickly and end up costing you dearly. I have owned my car for 11 years and it was paid off years ago. I have equity in it, and if I choose to sell it today, I would be able to retrieve that equity through some of the sales price. With a leased vehicle, you are essentially just renting the vehicle and you are not building up any equity. When the lease is over, you are either start the process over by signing a new lease or you finance your new purchase, both of which come with a new monthly payment that you must make. The question of should I lease a car is one with pros and cons, and one that can only be answered after weighing your options and choosing the one that you feel works best for you.